Well, I thought there'd be more of a signage for this road, but I just happened to stop, seeing this looked about the right area, and yet there it is, 417. That's as big a marker as you're going to get. Apparently there goes a truck down the road. We'll start filming. A short intermission break right here, and then we'll resume our filming just right beyond that sign. It's right in front of you, and we're right off of Highway 89 right now. All right, here we go from that brief intermission break. And there's Highway 89, if you can see some of the cars going by. And we will begin our trek down 417 here. Now, 417 is kind of a short road. It looks like we got people here. Huh, interesting. Let's see what's what here. Actually, and then we transition to Grandview up here in a short ways. Stop and put it in enduro mode. I forgot to do that. I always forget to do that. Put my windshield down too. Stand by for that. Looks like the road's a little bit on the wet side. It's been, I know it didn't rain today here, but I know it's been raining off and on the last couple days. Oh, that can't be a good sign. I'm already in the mud, and I haven't even gone anywhere yet. All right, let's see how it goes. Take it nice and easy. Obviously, it's a little tacky, which actually can be a good thing. But like I said, when I just started right there, had to turn some mud just to get the bike going. We'll find us a smoother passage here somewhere. My goodness. Some big old rocks here, aren't there? We'll film until we get to the first turn here. I got the GoPro going for the whole thing anyway. Oops, yeah, we got that. And we'll, thought my cooler was sliding sideways, but actually grabbing my side bag.
recording.
All right, we are about 24 miles into this trail now. Actually only taken one wrong turn, and I caught it pretty quick, came back on course. Actually been on these goat roads for a while, and I was on this nice big road and I didn't want to get off of it. That was part of it. Probably missed it because I didn't want to get back on the crappy little small road. But let's see here, a little bit of mud. We got to go around the mud. Got to clip that big rock while we're going around the mud. Anyways, I think the GoPro video is going to show, unfortunately, there's just no way Mark's going to be on this road. This is a very challenging road. It's not steep anywhere. Like right now we're going uphill. For this big bike, I have to keep my momentum up, because if I don't, it'll just wheel spin. But it's not that steep. But as you can see, it's rocks and it's bouncing me. I'm first gear. In first gear, I don't know how fast I'm going, maybe 12 or 13 miles an hour. As you can see, it's bouncing me around pretty good. But there are some parts of this road, this is nothing. I've gone through some much worse parts. Yeah, I live for this part. This is nice and smooth right here. Anyway, so let's see, 23.8 miles since the coming off of 89. So we're approaching the halfway point. I actually can see out here in front of me, the telephone towers. And of my recollection, that's probably about the halfway point. We're coming up on them right now. There's going to be a little bit of a maze of roads underneath there, and we'll try to stay on Grandview Road. I wish on here, like on the top right now, it's telling me Grandview Road ahead. We're kind of on Grandview Road, but anyway. The other problem is, the letters, these letters I can read, but the letters of the road that I'm actually on, I have a hard time with. There's some mud on this road too, not a lot, just in a few places, but where it is, it's bad. For Mark, not terribly. It's bad for these big bikes too. It's always bad, even a little bit's bad. What else to add at this point? Yeah, I was going to say, well, tragically, I mean, I'll have no choice but to give Mark my emphatic thumbs down for him riding this road. This is way too challenging. There's some sections of this road that are pretty challenging even for me. Not like I'm so good, but I've been riding for a long time, and rather than enjoying the road, you're just highly focused on how technical and rocky and bouldery and mud, and then you got to go around the road and hope that you're not going to sink into it, blah blah blah. So anyway, I've only had to open one gate, so here we go. Let's see if we can stay on Grandview. I like these roads. I guess this is probably from these Powerline guys. Get a few more roads like this where I could make up a little time. Let's see here. Now it's telling me to go straight. Oh, there's a gate right there. Okay, so we'll go through the gate. Close to the gate. All right, when I get on the other side of the gate, here's the gate right there. I'm hoping that's it. We get on the other side, I'll pick up some more video. This is, see, I'm getting my warning light again. It keeps coming on. It says general warning. I don't know what that means. But anyway, so maybe a mile down the road from that. How many miles are we? About 25 and a half miles now. And been pretty slow going, actually. I, for some reason, was thinking, based on the briefing I got on this road, that it would be a much higher speed traversing, but in many places, about 10 miles an hour, navigating all the rocks and mud, whatever. This right here, what I'm on, is a rarity. I'm loving this. It's like being on vacation on this road. So I think I already mentioned that. If the road was like this, see how fast we're going right here. It's 32. Still not all that fast. I mean, it's just, I'm not trying to go fast. I'm trying to enjoy the road, of course, but it'd be nice to have like a 25, 30 mile an hour cruise speed. The other thing with the clouds overhead, I can't really close my visor. I gotta smoke visor and I can't see very good. Okay, here we go. We'll go right through the center of this one. Let's see, we got a gate up here again? Yeah, we do. All right. Catch you on the other side of the gate.
Recording.
All right, we're through the gate. We should double check we're still on Grandview. There is just nothing in the way of signage out here. The Garmin is telling me what road I'm on most of the time. There's no signage whatsoever out here. And there's these reservoirs and tanks and things out here I would have expected to see a lot more signage. But there are a couple places where you can make some wrong turns. And the Forestry Service guys told Mark that you have to go around because there's seeding in some places. That's probably a local term of art because there's two places I came to. One of them, the first one, looked like the road didn't even exist, but I tried it anyway, and yeah, it didn't exist. And then the second one, the road looked okay, pretty shabby, but okay. All grown over, but it quickly disappeared too. So I don't know when they supposedly, just got something in my eye, reseeded this, but to me reseeding means we've rearranged the road. It ain't there anymore, because this didn't just happen a week ago or something. Like you got to see, I get that nice reservoir right there. I'm sure that's one of them, but yet it doesn't have any names or anything out here. Okay, we are now 27.3 miles. This is what it looks like at 27.3. I wish there was a sign or something to mark the video with. That's going to be hard to mate up the GoPro with the Cena because there's just no signs or anything to gauge where you are in the, what the big boys call post-production. Me, I call it iMovie. All right, we'll be back with you in a little bit.
Recording.
All right. Let's see where we're going here. I didn't really. Looks like I got two options, and should have probably spent more time figuring out which one. Okay, this one to the right is Red Horse water tanks. I think left is Grandview. So I'm seeing some RVs and stuff down here at about the 40-mile mark. So I'm guessing the rest of the road is pretty good.
Recording.
All right, we should be coming up on a Grandview lookout point. I'm hoping. Should be. There's the big tower here somewhere. I kind of thought it was right in here, and I'm hoping it is. So we turn the camera on in high hopes that we would see it, and we could go climb the tower. But I'm not seeing it. But hopefully it's up here. Okay, let's see. What does it say? Camping prohibited. People camping everywhere. Let's see here. Always turnouts. Just want to make sure none of these are the turnout for it. Cattle guard. Well, help me out. Keep your eyes peeled. Here we go. Something here. Some cabins. I'm not doing that. Lots of people camped in here. I can't believe that there's a Class A RV all the way down there, about 10 miles down this road. Yeah, let's take a look at what that sign says coming. If you were coming in from this way, oh, of course, just what I want is to go right into the mud, right? We've had a pretty good job with the mud here. This one. So that's the road I came from. Down that way anyway. But let's see if we can find the Grandview lookout. I thought it would be right here somewhere. There's bathrooms. Oh, is that it? Maybe? Ah, this is it. Grandview lookout. Boy, I would have flown right by this one. I don't know why all the rocks are here, but I'm parking in here anyway.
Recording.
All right, we finally made it at, let's record what we got here. This is Highway 64, 52.9 miles. Wow, it was a long 52.9 miles. I'm going to try to go left here and see if I can find me a good... Look at all the see if we can get a place where I can get my bike in the background with a good picture. Yeah.